Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back with another YouTube video, and this time we're going to be playing some top ladder using the newly buffed EBARBs in a bridge spam deck. So I'm currently 138th in the world right now, and we're going to try to push up even more. Maybe we can even get like in the top 100 or even top 50. We'll see how high we can get. So this deck synergizes very well with the EBARBs. So this deck was really popular last season. The only change is EBARBs for the Battle Ram. EBARBs are so good on defense as well as offense, and they pair great in bridge spam decks because EBARBs, of course, are kind of like a bridge spam type of cards. You have the cannon card as well, which is very annoying for your opponent to deal with. Hunter and Magic Archer as your air counters, and even though you don't have a ton of air counters, you can easily overwhelm Lava Hound players with this deck by fully rushing them in the opposite lane if they go for Lava Hound in the back and then defending with a Hunter. Ghost, of course, is very good as well. After the buff it got, you can play it in the middle to snipe buildings and troops, and Heal Spirit is still so valuable for only 1 elixir, and Bandit, kind of a great pressure card, fits great in bridge spam decks as well. So before we get in the first game, if you guys want to support me, you can use my creator code BOSS. You can use it in any Super Slug game, help support me, help support the channel, and I really appreciate all you guys who do use my code. It means a lot. Also, one other thing I want to say before we get in the first game, a lot of you guys were interested in seeing me make a video on how to make an invisible clan, so I tried it out using the same method to make a player name invisible, and it didn't end up working, and I only know how to do it on Apple devices because I don't have an Android device. So what I'm going to do is at the end of this video, I'm just going to show you guys very quickly how to make an invisible clan name if you're on a Apple device. So I'll do that in the last 2 minutes of the video. So those of you who have an Apple device or iOS and you're interested in seeing how to do that, because I saw a lot of you guys in the comments were interested. Unfortunately, I don't know how to on Android, and I don't think it's worth making a whole video on it because I thought you could do it for your player name too, but I tried it on my mini account, changing the name, and it didn't end up working. So as I said, very end of this video, I'll show you guys how to, how to do that. So be sure to watch till the end if you are interested in seeing that. But here we go. We should find our first game fairly quickly here, and I usually with this deck, I don't always make the first play. Sometimes I'll wait a little bit. It depends on my starting hand, because even though bridge spam is usually good in single, you of course want to make sure you have the correct cycle. Like Bandit in the back, first play can be a good starting play. Bard Barrel's fine as well, but you don't want to play something expensive like Cannon Cart to start the game off, or Hunter in the back. It wouldn't be a very good play. Okay, so here we go. We got our first game. We'll give him the good luck. And we do have Bandit, so we're going to wait a second just to see if he wants to do anything. If not, I'll just go ahead and cycle a Bandit. So that's looking like what we're going to do. He's going to go for a Tesla. So, I mean, that could be Expo. I mean, it's most likely Expo, unless he's using, something a little bit off meta. Because typically when you see the Tesla, you do expect it to be Expo. He's going to Tornado that. Pretty obvious because he was leaking a lot of elixir. I think I'm going to go EBARBs to pressure. Oh! So he doesn't have... Well, the Cannon Cart locked on... So he doesn't have Expo. He's got an Executioner deck. I was surprised to see that. That caught me off guard a little bit. Look at how much damage you already dealt to his tower. That was quite a lot. And the Cannon Cart, it showed you right there how annoying it is sometimes. Already took half of his tower. He's got his own Cannon Cart, it looks like. We're going to go ahead and cycle our Ghost in the back. It should hopefully be timed perfectly so we don't have to... I'm going to actually go ahead and Bar Barrel to help take out this Tesla a little bit. So then by this time, this Magic Archer works its way over to the, the bridge. The Tesla's already taken care of. But unfortunately, it looks like he's got a poison, so he's going to end up killing the Magic Archer. I don't know. This is a very strange deck. I don't entirely know. I think I'm once again going to go EBARBs because it's going to help take out this Knight. It's also going to apply pressure on the Executioner. I mean, it worked before, so we might as well do it again. I mean, obviously, if something works the first time, it's not a bad idea to see if it works for you again. But yeah, we still are unsure of what his win condition is. With the poison, I would, obviously imagine it would be Graveyard potentially, but again, with him having this, you know, Executioner and Tornado. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to go for some split lane pressure here. And the Bandit's going to dash on the tower. So you can see we're playing this very, very aggressively. We're going to just keep doing what we're doing. We have yet to see what his win condition is. I'm going to make sure we're keeping our Hunter in cycle, though, just in case he has, like, a balloon or something. Not sure why he would, but I think that would just be the smart thing to do, because we don't want to lose off of, you know, one, you know, balloon push. But yeah, I mean, we got yet to see what his win condition is. He just has not used it yet, which is very, very surprising to see. I mean, he's pretty much just slowly losing his tower, and I'm going to go for a Magic Archer. That's going to get 2 hits on his tower. And it looks like he is going to have Graveyard, so that's what I had a feeling that's what it was. And he's barely going to do any damage to our tower. I mean, compared to how much we have dealt on his tower, it's barely going to do anything. We could even just try to get away with defending the rest of this game. We may not even have to take his tower, just with this significant lead we have. But we'll see how this plays out. It looks like he's going to go pretty aggressively. And the Heal Spirit doesn't end up healing everything up, but EBARBs do a great job of taking everything out. And that is going to be a good game. I don't know if he... No, he just didn't have the Elixir. He didn't give up. He didn't have enough Elixir after going in for that push, and we just got a Mega Lightning Chest. What the heck? I mean, I haven't seen one of those in a while. I mean, don't you only get those like once every 500 games or something? Or even like 1,000? I mean, that's been a while since... I'm telling you guys, that's been months at least since I've gotten that. So let's go. We make it to 6,300. We're 88th in the world right now. Really good stuff on ladder. This deck is, you know, so good. We've seen it in CRL this season already. I mean, this weekend. If you watch CRL today, I'm recording this on Saturday. The first weekend after they got buffed, we've already been seeing them in competitive, and several people in the top 100 using it. This deck is just insane. And the EBARBs, it's crazy to believe that they're actually good in the meta now, but it's the reality now. So I guess we're going to have to get used to it. But, I mean, luckily for you guys, you know, EBARBs are common, and they have been around in the game for a very, very long time. So I assume, at least, that a lot of people do end up having them maxed out. So people will be able to take advantage of their buff, most likely. All right, so here we go. We got in our next game. Give him the good luck. And once again, we have Bandit in our starting hand. We could probably just start with that in the back, but we'll once again just, you know, wait a second, see if he wants to do anything, and okay, good. That's why I like waiting, just to see if they want to make the starting play, and then you can react to what they do. So we'll just go for Hunter. He's going to have a Inferno Drag, so I'm going to go ahead and cycle my Magic Archer same lane, because the Hunter isn't going to be enough of an air counter to deal with it. We'll go for a Heal Spirit. That wasn't actually the best Heal Spirit, I'm not going to lie. Oh, he's got Zap? I wasn't expecting Zap. Furnace. Okay. We don't have a spell for the Furnace. Interesting deck. Very, very interesting. The EBARB's going to get 2 hits, though. What? It got 3? You gotta be kidding me. I was not expecting that to happen. I'm just going to Ghost in the back. We're going to continue playing this kind of passively until we figure out what his whole deck is. Yeah, we're going to need to play this very, very slow, because the Prince, we have the Bandit for it, but with him having Zap, we got to be very, very careful. So we're just going to play this slow. I'm fine with what just happened there, everything dying. Perfectly fine with me. We still got a lead. And we just got to wait for our... I can't go aggressive with, like, EBARBs at the bridge or anything like that, because I don't know if he's got a Scar Me or what. There's a lot of cards he hasn't used yet. So, or I shouldn't say a lot, but I think there's at least 2 or 3. So, we're just going to... You know what? I'm going to do it now, because we have the Magic Archer, so if he does have something like that, we have enough splash to deal with it. And it looks like he's going to have Mega Knight. Interesting. The EBARB's DPSing it down so much, though, that he's not going to be able to have much of a counter push. We're going to go for a Hunter on this Inferno Drag, and so far things are looking okay. We only have a very small lead, but we now know what he's using, which is good. The only thing, though, is with him having that Mega Knight, I imagine that's going to get him some good value, so we got to be careful. I'm going to go EBARBs in the opposite lane. This is going to force him to decide which lane he wants to... he does have a Scar Me. That's what I was worried about. I didn't know if he had a Scar Me or not. And that's going to be GG, unfortunately, I think, unless... Oh my gosh. I spoke too soon, but it's not looking good, though. But, wow, I didn't think I was going to defend that. That was pretty nice. But yeah, this is not looking good. We can't let that get death damage. Oh my gosh! What? Are you kidding me? I shouldn't have won that. Like, I mean, I really shouldn't have. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad I didn't give up. I mean, things were looking bad, like, the majority of that game, but I came back. I can't believe it. So we're 62nd in the world now. Let's go. I think if we win one more game, we'll be top 50. Let's keep going. That was an amazing win. Gosh, that game was crazy. But I didn't give up. I was relentless with the spam at the end there. And I guess I got a little lucky. I mean, that one felt a little difficult too, I'm not going to lie. I mean, we didn't have a spell for his Furnace. That got so much value. Also, he had the Mega Knight, which we didn't have a ton of answers for. The Inferno Drag as well, like, which we don't have a set for. That felt a little difficult, but we managed to, you know, work our way around it and get a lucky win, as I said. Okay, so we found a game versus Pheno. I don't know if this is Pheno Final Form. It might be, but we'll have to see. He's going to go... Yeah, so it looks like it is him. He's using his signature deck. We're going to let the Sparky get one connection on the tower. That's going to help us to make sure that, like, we have a counter push. Magic Archer to snipe. And you can see, guys, when you're against Sparky, this is why you sometimes it's okay to take damage. I see a lot of people like over defend the Sparky and they lose their tower and don't end up having a counter push. It's better to have a counter push because you see what happened there? He was so aggressive, I knew that he was going to have a really hard time defending. Like, I mean, think about it, right? He went for a Sparky Hog Rider, that's 10 Elixir, and... I'm going to pressure with a Cannon Carp. He's going to once again defend with... Heal Spirit heals up the EBARB. Let's go. 2-tower game, and, well, we've taken 2 of his towers, and he hasn't taken our tower yet. Ooh, he's gonna Sparky in that lane. I feel like that means we could go all out in the other lane. Oh my gosh! We won a set. Oh my gosh! That's the second game in a row that I won that I feel like I didn't deserve to win. Are you kidding me? Wow. I can't believe it. That's just crazy. Oh my gosh. I actually can't believe it. Like, did you see how lucky we got? The Cannon Guard broke and the RG started hitting the... That timing was perfect. Like, wow. I actually can't believe it. That was insane. Wow. We get a legendary. Looks like we're just lucky today. I mean... I already have all the legendaries maxed, so I don't need a strike. Let's see if we can get the Electro Spirit. Okay, 44th in the world. Let's go. Oh my gosh. I have not been this lucky in a very, very long time. To have 2 back-to-back games like that, where like it was looking like I was about to lose, and then I... How does that happen? How does that timing work out that perfect? Like, jeez. Well, let's go for... I think this will be the last game because at the end of the video I said I wanted to show you guys how to make the invisible clans, so I want to save a little bit of time for that. Okay, so here we go. We found our last game, reverse top. We're going to go ahead and start with a bandit. He's going to go for a princess at the bridge, so it could be log bait. He's going to log the hunter. We'll pair the bandit up with a heal spirit. He doesn't have Knight in cycle, so I'm going to do this. He got back to it, though, unfortunately. But you can see the Ghost is really annoying for him when he doesn't have Knight in rotation. That's why I was trying to see if I could get away with that. If he goes for Princess of the Bridge, I'm going to Magic Archer it. But I don't think he would do that. We're not going to give him any rocket. I'm fine with him rocketing a Bandit, but we don't want to let him rocket like a Magic Archer or a, you know, a Hunter. Anything, we don't want to give him more value than what he should get. But if he rockets a Ghost, I feel like that's way too aggressive to the point where I'm okay with him doing that in single, because it's going to be difficult for him to defend our counter push if he does that. I'm going to go for a Cannon Cart. We'll go for a Magic Archer. Well, the Cannon Cart locked on the... Or it did, and then I guess he pushed it off the tower. So we gotta have Barb Barrel in cycle if he ends up going in for... Wait, we don't need to do a Barb Barrel. We can Ghost because that was a juke, so the splash is enough to take it out. If he rockets this, it won't be a very good play because of all that elixir he already spent, so I was kind of... Dang. Oh, he doesn't have Knight in cycle. And by the time he gets it down, we can... Oh, let's go. Nice spar, bro. GG. I think we won. Let's go. That's going to be GG. Really happy with how this video went. It's been one of my best videos in a really long time. I feel like, I don't know what it's been, but today, I don't know how it was going to happen. You know, whenever I start recording, I never know how it's going to go, but for some reason, it's not even like I've been in a good mood today before I start recording. You know, it's been like an average day. Pretty good Saturday overall, right? Like, watched CRL before I started recording, you know, just ate dinner recently. Like, it's been a pretty, you know, like, average day. I did not expect those games that I was going to have when I was recording. I mean, it makes me happy whenever I play well and win some great games. It makes me happy. It's why I love, you know, playing this game. I love having games like that are like really close and intense. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be playing ladder very seriously even early on in the season. I really want to finish #1, at least top 3. And the way to do that is getting as many reps as you can in on ladder. And now that I have the 100 win GC badge on this account, I don't really feel the need to be grinding GCs as much, and I'm mostly going to be playing ladder. So we're 34th in the world. Good spot to end. Let me show you guys how to make the invisible clan name. I really want to do that real quick. It'll only take a couple minutes. So here's what you want to do. You want to go ahead and open up Safari. Type in empty character. You're going to want to click on the first thing that pops up right there. You're going to scroll down. You're going to click where it says method 1 copy a button. You're going to click copy to clipboard. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and, just because I don't want to open settings and show like my Apple ID email, I'm going to search it on here. You're going to type in keyboard. You're going to click it. And you're going to click on that where it says general. You're going to go to texture placement. You're going to click add. For the phrase, this is where you copy what you copied from Safari. You're going to paste it. You're going to, paste what you copied. And then for the shortcut, do something that you can remember. This doesn't matter what it is. You can do whatever you want. I'm just going to do ABCZ because that's easy to remember. We're going to click save. And then you're going to go on Clash Royale. And again, this doesn't work for your name. It only works for your player name. It works for the clan name. You're going to go to show. You're going to go to create new. And you're going to type in ABCZ space. And you can't do it just once. Let me show you what happens if you do. It'll say name is too short. So you're going to type it in again a second time. Click space. And I'm going to close it. And click create. And there you go. You have an invisible clan name. So hope you guys enjoyed that, tutorial how to do that. I thought the best way to do it was show it at the end of a video. And those of you who were interested at the beginning, I said I would show it at the end. I didn't want to make a whole video on it because I don't know how to do it on Android devices because I don't have an Android device. And also you can't do it your player name. So I just decided to do it like at the end in case you're interested in making an invisible clay name, which is pretty cool. Maybe you guys are interested in that. But anyway, that's going to be it for the video. Make sure to like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Let me know what decks you guys want me to test out with the newly buffed cards. I'm really enjoying this meta. It's fun to see the EBARBs be really good, and I'm glad this video went so well. We had some really good games. That's going to be it. Thanks again. Until next time, guys.